Hey everybody, Jim Perry here. Happy New Year and welcome to my end of 2021 wrap-up for Backroads metal detecting. As you can see, I'm not on a beach today. I am out at a favorite location here in southeast Minnesota to metal detect and hike, and there is no place that I would rather be detecting than out in the woods or at a farm or in an open field or an abandoned homestead. So I wanted to take a bit of time to go over some of the highlights from my year with metal detecting, including starting out one of the very first hunts. I found what I still consider to be the best coin I have ever found. Video also includes some information about a couple of finds that drew media attention this year and how I chose to give back to others through some of the classes and camps that I led and other events that I held throughout the year. I also decided this year I would give back through my local metal detecting club and by joining our Stewartville Area Historical Society. The video also includes a brief introduction to a couple of video series that I did this year as well, including the Black Hills Lost Treasure series and the first time detecting at St. Pete Beach. It also includes a brief amount of information about a unique partnership that I joined into with XP Metal Detectors. I also wanted to share a few of my favorite finds and other highlights from throughout the year with you. Take a look. Hey everybody, Jim Perry here. So I'm back out in the 1800s homestead permission that I've got again. I really had not planned on being here very long. You'll have to excuse it when it's very windy today. Thought I might spend an hour here and then head on up to another permission to check that out quickly. But I have probably my find of the year. I am in a bit of shock. Let me show you kind of how the last hour and a half have gone here. So winding back and forth where the home was, found a newer Lincoln penny. Then I found another suspender clasp, not quite matching the one from last fall here, but a patent date of 1871 on this one, so very old. Then came across very close to that, this small button. And then I dug this hole. And 3 or 4 inches down was this. I have never found one of these. And this is now my oldest coin. Let me set this down so you can actually see it. This is now the oldest coin that I have ever found. This is a 5-cent piece. And hoping you can see the date on here. Might not quite show up. Date on here is 1866. Oh my gosh. I'm shaking from this. Very cool. I might hit this area a bit more. I can always come back another time. I really do want to see that other property. So, oh my gosh, I am so happy about that today.
When the pandemic hit, metal detecting. Among the things he has found, one has some special southeastern Minnesota sports history.
I ran here as an athlete myself and thought, well, I'll come through here. I've always wanted to find a cross-country medal near one of the finish areas, and just kind of by dumb luck ended up running into this.
Jim Perry has been metal detecting for about a year now. Just last weekend, Jim found a cross-country medal at the Stewartville High School. He knew the Stewartville Invitational was held in that area many years ago.
In my head, the story that I have is this athlete got 17th place in the award ceremony just on the other side of the area here, and walked across the path here for the bus area, and I'm assuming this medal fell out of their hand or out of their pocket, rolled down the hill, and sat here for 26 years.
Perry believes he has found the owner and has reached out to that person. They still live in the area.
It's my intent to actually get the medal back to this person. I'm hoping that they remember losing it and that there's some meaning to it.
He let me try my hand at detecting too. So I'm seeing like 70s, so what does that mean?
So under this is probably done.
Take a look at what happened.
Oh my gosh. I thought for sure this was it.
Jim, look at this.
What on earth?
St. Paul Police.
Woohoo!
Yes!
That's
That's
awesome.
so cool. If you want to try your hand at metal detecting too, you can join in on the community event June 12th with Jim called A Day with a Detectorist. We will have more information with this article on KIMT.com. And Elise?
What a cool find, Mary. Thank you. We're taking a live look over.
Hey everybody, Jim Perry here. So it is Saturday morning and I am leading an event with some of the other members of the Zumbro Valley Treasure Hunters Club. Day with the Detectorist is an event that I have been planning on for probably the last 6 or 7 months. So we have about 20 individuals here to learn more about metal detecting today. We'll take a couple of hours, let them do some digging, and celebrate the success that we had helping others this morning. Okay, I have about had it. Part of this lot still has pavement underneath it, so I'm just, again, slowly making my way back here. Came up with a strong signal, kind of hoppy, between 90 and 95, which seems unusual for a quarter. Dug this hole, this coin came out. Quarters on the simplex will come up as 90 and 91 very often. Let's take a look to see what we might have here. I'm really hoping for silver. Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to be very careful cleaning this up. I'm just going to push a little bit of the dirt off of it. See if I can get some water here for my vehicle and clean it up a bit to see what this might be. That is definitely 100% confident that's silver. Well, all my frustration this morning paid off. I am leaving excited. I have never found one of these. This is a barber quarter, 1908. Excited to have that guy today. Front and then the reverse. Again, it came up as a anywhere from 90 to hopping up to 95. When I pull that plug, quarter just is not coming out ever. Dirt like this, looking nice and shiny like this. Oh, definitely worth a couple hours of work this morning. Glad to leave with that. So that is our treasure hunting for the day. Lame Johnny's lost gold is still somewhere here in the Black Hills. We got a ways to ride back into town. We'll take a look around. I know we're not going to find anything, but it's always nice to pretend. Hope you're enjoying the ride. We'll catch up with you on our way back. So we're in a long climb, about 3.5 miles, coming up out of the hill from the tunnel now, and talking about mountain lions. If we saw one,
What?
I would tell you,
Huh?
one of us would get away, the other would not.
Old Grandpa can't keep up out here, folks.
The final clue in National Treasure 2, Book of Secrets, has Ben Gates and his friends looking for the entrance to Cibola, the lost city of gold. The movie itself would have you believe that the entrance is right behind Mount Rushmore. Shh. I got a secret for you. It's not. It's actually here. It's Sylvan Lake. So, Jack and I are here. We're going to look for the entrance to Cibola up here in these rocks and see if we can find the lost city of gold. So I'm there. I found it. The gate to open up Cibola. The clue is surrender your hand to open the gate. At this point, Nicolas Cage screams out to scare everybody, but there's a latch inside. He pulls it. And behind him, the gate opens to Cibola. But I'm going to close it. I don't want to give it away. This treasure is meant to stay lost forever. If you want to find it, you're going to need to come here yourself and look. All joking aside, that really was the intent of the last 3 or 4 days out here in the Black Hills. The lost treasure that we found was time together and the stories of our past and being able to see what things look like in nature and to enjoy them. That really is the true treasure. If today is the first day that you've joined us, go ahead and take a look through part 1 and part 2. If you've been here all 3 days, thank you very much. I appreciate it. As always, thanks for joining me again today. Hope to see you again soon. Well, I gotta tell you, I was a bit discouraged this morning. I know I set a goal yesterday of finding a ring this week while here, but I have been up and down the beach here for the last hour or so, and I have pulled hundreds of bottle tops, completely discouraged along the way. And just talked to my wife on the phone, so give me 20 more minutes, I'll be on my way up. And this just happened. I have met my goal for the week. I'm definitely going to come back to this small area here, probably where I should have started, and I knew that. And I will take that very happily. So right off the bat, as soon as I hit the sand, found a necklace. Just appears to be a junker. That's okay. But right along the tide line here is where I've been hitting. I just swept this aside with my foot and have not even looked at it yet. Let's take a look to see what we've got. This is a huge ring. So we've got some company. Both our hearts about stopped it. They came flying over this hill and toward us. So we are going to abandon the area where we're at in favor of where the home stands. See what we might be able to find up there. Very curious. So I've got about an hour after school today to do some metal detecting in a chunk of grass here at a local park that I have not detected before. And today I have some exciting news. I am using a new machine, the XP ORX. So I've kind of been holding off on talking about it a whole lot, but over the last month or so, I've been in talks with XP out of France. And they've seen the videos that I've been doing and know of the work that I'm doing with students and with the area metal detecting clubs and some of the classes that I hold. And they have been excited to get me on board. So we came up with a very unique partnership. I won't give all of the details, but what it does involve is me using their machines and including them in some of these videos and talking a bit about how the machines work and what excites me about them, and just getting a little bit of exposure for them in the area. I do have another signal here. Coming through in the high 80s. Got excited. Didn't dig the plug live. 85, 86. From all directions, it is repeatable. So I decided to dig the plug and flipped it, and I'm seeing something round. So assuming by the size it's penny. Take a look and see what we got here together. It is round. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me get this out of all of the sun here. I just found an Indian head cent. So that, my friends, is an 1898 Indian head cent. By no means in the best of shape. I have found so many recently in another area that were in better shape. But I have been here no more than 20 minutes. No more than 20 minutes and landed this. Oh, exciting. Oh, I thought I was going to dig was trash today. Well, this made my day. This, my friends, is a V-nickel, more commonly known as a Liberty nickel. Let me get it turned over. And she is beautiful. Just barely able to make out the year 1886. Oh, that is a gorgeous coin. Oh my gosh, I got another coin. Another one on the surface. Looks to be another penny. Boy, this is really thin though. There's definitely text on there. It's really thin. Let me try to get this cleaned up, see what it is. I'm out in the middle of this huge field. Wasn't a coin, but I knew, I had a feeling this was going to happen this year. I just found my very first token. I'm not able to clean it up quite enough to see all of the lettering. There is quite a bit there that I'm able to see. Good for 5 cents in merchandise. This would have been used in place of a coin at a local business. I am thinking I'm about done here tonight. I'm going to go home. I'm excited to get this cleaned up to see exactly where it might be too. Boy, I can almost get the lettering there. We'll have to see when I get home. Very, very cool. I am so glad I was out here tonight. I had a funny feeling eventually I'd find a token, seeing that everyone else seems to be finding them out in the middle of nowhere. Finally, my turn. And with that, I'm going to call it a day. I have never, ever found one in this kind of condition. They're normally completely smashed. Great condition. The adjuster not only turns, but it is also the first one I've ever found where there's information on it. My interview with Jeff Monin on the Treasure Talk show December 2nd started the way so many other interviews do, with small talk and then questions about Reach, what it stands for, and our goals. It then shifted into questions about metal detecting, why I started with the hobby, and how I share the many lessons learned from it with students not only in class, but at the many camps that I run throughout the year. It was at that point that there were several listeners and viewers that evening that offered equipment and metal detectors in order for me to be able to expand this mission. The response from that evening has been absolutely humbling and overwhelming, and I'm excited to make plans to expand this mission in the coming year. So, just very carefully, very high tone here, and pull that back, and this is what I saw. That, my friends, I believe is a ring. Please let it be something nice today, and it is. And it's cleaning off very nicely. I got a funny feeling I may have hit silver today. So, finding things is fun, but metal detecting is about way more than that. It's about spending out time in nature and learning more about our past and sharing that experience with others. Every location detected and item found has a story to tell. Sometimes it just takes a little digging to figure out what that story is. Again, Happy New Year from Backroads Metal Detecting, and best of luck on all of your adventures for 2022. Hope to see you again soon.